I've hit my major business milestone and I feel, for the lack of a better word, unfulfilled. Eek. So a few years ago I started my business with experience in the field and had this dream of one day doing nothing. Probably watched Office Space too many times. Fast forward to now and I've reached my final milestone. I'm not a particular fan of long 5-year plans, but do like setting smaller chunks of achievable goals along the way, and I feel nothing. The dream was to hit a certain gross revenue target and EBITDA target and be able to step back from the business and travel, play with my toys, and generally sit on my ass and do nothing. It was harder to get the business to run itself than it was to reach the revenue target. So here I am, halfway through a 3-month overseas holiday in the Mediterranean with my wife and kid, having a good time, but I have no idea what to do when I get back and when to do it. I'm in my mid-30s. I don't particularly need to go back to work, still checking the vital metrics once a fortnight. And it's kind of crept up on me. Personal income from the business nice and steady. More than enough to live comfortably or the foreseeable future. What's next? Do I actually do nothing? Do I grow the business further and keep going? Become a pirate? Stay-at-home dad? Once your cup is full, the next thing to do is help others fill theirs. Become a stay-at-home pirate. In all seriousness, they asked why Warren Buffett still works even though he has billions. He replied, "Because I like to run up the score. I'm semi-retired with no kids at home. And no debt. Income comes in daily. But now I am reinvigorated and have a passion project to invest my time and resources into helping other entrepreneurs get theirs. Being a guide and educator leads to a lot of fulfillment and new opportunities." Samurai has no goal, only path. Enjoy the path. It leads to death. No one can answer for you. I recommend philosophical and spiritual exploration. Either those are two areas that are lacking in and of themselves, or you will find they lead to you to an answer outside themselves. Invest time in your community. Volunteer. Attend council meetings. Volunteer some more. I have found a lot of value in mentorship. Lots of people out there hungry to start their own business. When you created that 5-year plan, what did the plan call for to do with the business once you hit that milestone? This is the time you start golfing, buddy. If you're not fulfilled, I'll trade roles with you. You'll have to work full-time to pay mortgage etc. and have one weekend day and one weekday free. Instead of 3 months, but hey, you'll definitely be busy. It's dopamine. As an entrepreneur, you have higher amounts. You're never satisfied and you always need to be doing something new. Welcome to you. There's other problems to conquer. You figured out how to provide the lifestyle you want for you and your family. Amazing stuff. Now what else is there to conquer? The world is not short of problems. And we need diligent and intelligent people to work at them. Many people need you. So maybe take the responsibility of improving things for them. I'm 44. Had 22 business. 6 failed horribly. 9 did all right. Not worth the time that was put in. And 7 were home runs. We've had almost $100 million in exits the last 6 years. We have a few hundred properties. Some tech plays, agencies, and others. Once you hit a money goal, it's all a game. You just start finding cool shit to do. Sometimes you win. Most of the time you lose. The secret is to just keep staying in the game. Get therapy. You have a wonderful situation for the next chapter of your life. Don't squander it. Getting help from a skilled therapist will help you figure out next steps better than any other advisor. Source: got therapy. Became a writer. Built an audience of 75,000 in 18 months. 1. Find a hobby or passion to pursue. 2. Spend your life learning. Provide experience and opportunities for yourself, your family, and others. 3. Advocate for causes that matter. 4. Volunteer your time for things that are important. 5. Look at how you can elevate those around you. See where you can add value. You'll likely receive value from this as well. There's so much more to do. Now that you have effectively bought your time, I encourage you to find fulfillment in the pursuit of ways to fill it. I understand how you feel. I have a very comfortable income from the business. I have a daughter and I'm always available for her. Take her to school. Pick her up. Go to her activities. I also started playing sports to stay busy. Sponsor my teams with jerseys. I started to invest and play with the market. It's not so bad. I take 2-3 vacations per year. Attend conferences and just make sure the business is doing well. I am 41 and in a similar situation with regards to my own business. I also have 2 young kids. I have stepped away from work in the last 2 years. Last year I was on 3 different boards, coached soccer, and played house husband. I was busier than ever, and absolutely burned out by the end of it. I'm going back to work 3 days a week starting September. Lol. Stay at home, take up a hobby, have fun, grow a garden, chill. Pirate. You need to buy sea-doos and go out on the lake or river. Offer independent consulting services. Gives you a hedge for your income in the case of an unfortunate business circumstance. Midlife crisis hit early. Your survival sounds like it's secure and in a low-maintenance state. With all this free time you have and no clear direction, I suggest exploring a new set of values or interests. It makes sense that you would have a low sense of direction after meeting all of your goals and milestones. You could hike, fish, play games, travel, socialize, and generally explore your life. Maybe brainstorm a bunch of ideas and draw them from a hat when you want to try something new. One way to fill your time is by teaching us how you did this. Congratulations and go fuck yourself. Throwing kisses. This is because you cannot be truly satisfied doing nothing. Putting in effort into something yourself or your business and watch it grow is what gives humans a sense of satisfaction and fulfillment. Basically, if you want to feel fulfilled, you need to start something and focus on the effort process and not the end goal. In your case, it could be a new hobby. I don't know. Good luck. If you're looking to mentor anyone, I'll volunteer. Having seen someone around me facing a similar situation, I took steps to avoid it. What I've been doing is to enjoy the journey of building the business. I go for an overseas trip every month for 3-4 days. Sometimes for a week. Twice a year I take 2 weeks off for longer trips. And I set small targets to be achieved before I go on each of these. At the end of each trip I find myself looking to get back and work to reach the next small target. I also enjoy my work immensely. So there's that. This is my dream. Can you say more about how you did it? Give back via mentoring or classes, unprivileged kids, inmates, etc. Tears of joy. Welcome to the next level. What do? You do good. You work for purpose over profit. You do the right thing. You see issues and you try to work to solve them. You live an honorable life. Congrats, you are on your way.